Mad at about 40, totally mad, loopy, and then died shortly after. But he's left us this. As the lights are just stopped again, on the left, just behind some of you, there's a dramatic statue of a lady on a chariot with her two daughters. Queen Boadicea at the end of Westminster Bridge. In the year AD 60, she destroyed London totally. London had just been started by the Romans. The Romans molested her daughters. She attacked London. The archaeologists still find in the ground a burnt lair where she razed London to the ground, massacred the inhabitants. The Romans reformed, hunted down and got her. Queen Boadicea, Queen of the Britons. More damage than the Germans ever managed to do.
That's great.
Recently they found, I can't see the lights actually. Okay.
Oh, gotta fix the hair. Now.
Yeah. The underground in this area, and I wouldn't come down here this afternoon unless you've got a banner looking for a bit of fun. The underground for this area, just for the record, will be on the right in a moment, Westminster. We're going to drive into Parliament Square. Things a little bit sticky here. And as soon as we get a chance, we will be getting off the coach once we come out of this square. What's causing the traffic jams? The police wagons. No, what I was saying, firstly the underground here, just for the record, is Westminster, which is on the right, where the police are. That's the underground for Westminster Abbey, for Parliament. But what I was saying, and I mean it quite seriously, I wouldn't come down this area today. Winston Churchill coming up on the right, a statue. He'll be, yeah, right.
Just walk straight there.
And just get ready, when we turn right, look at the size of Parliament on the left. When we turn right, two churches will be on our left-hand side. There'll be a little church first called St. Margaret's coming up behind these soundstage, which is the politicians' church. I think they have to pray more than everyone else. But then the big church on the left is Westminster Abbey. That's the Coronation Church, the Royal Church. You see where the people go in on the left. Many of our monarchs are buried in Westminster Abbey. If you saw the royal wedding, William and Katie, a few years ago, the door they went through and then out, married, is just on the left after that green coffee stall, which is the two with the man in red's going in. That's where they went in and out with the attractive sister. Westminster Abbey, it's the national church. It's like a national Valhalla. Many heroes, Charles Dickens, Chaucer, Isaac Newton, amongst others. Whether the Abbey is open this afternoon with all the goings on here, I just don't know off my head, to be honest. Probably shut it, yeah. The fact they've got a sound stage and thing, maybe they're trying to keep the whole rally in a sort of good mood. I just don't know, I may be exaggerating, but the big building on the right, the huge big florid building behind the tree, is the Central Methodist Hall, the main Methodist building in the country. I'll tell you a lovely story somebody in the Abbey told me about a year ago. Westminster Abbey received a letter addressed to God, Westminster Abbey. They sent it back to the post office saying, not known at this address, try the Methodist Hall opposite.